Hi PG fam, welcome back to the Yvette set for personal growth straight talk topics with me, Yvette, aka EJ. So how's your personal growth going? Working on yourself for yourself feels good, doesn't it? You desiring with purpose, then figuring out how and holding yourself accountable for achieving your growth goals. Let's dig in and nourish our growth fruits.
Episode 10, Patience. Perhaps you had a realization or aha moment to work on patience as your growth goal. Question to keep in mind: how are you increasing your patience? PG fam, we focus on solutioning for the present and future from a coaching perspective. We know a few things that might also align with your story of what led you to work on your patience. Patience is practicing calmness and tolerance without complaint for whatever we choose to have patience for. Let's face it, we know our patience varies. We're human and flawed. We have different tolerances for our individual selves, for each person we interact with, in certain situations, and depending on our emotional state, our mental state, or how we feel and what's going on with us in that moment, and depending on where we are in our existence. And we might knowingly or unknowingly inject biases into our tolerances. For example, our tolerance tends to be higher for whatever or whomever we favor or have a vested interest in, like we achieve what we enjoy no matter what, and we give people we like more leeway or overlook their faults. At the other end of the spectrum, disliking something or someone tends to cause a lower tolerance, where you might quickly give up, or procrastinate, or quickly highlight faults in people you don't like. The amazing thing is, we can commit to working on patience as a specific growth goal to be patient in general, or patience as a deep focus growth goal, like to be patient with yourself or during certain situations or with certain people. Could be your wife, husband, significant other, father, mother, a grandparent, an adult child, a sibling, a family member, or a friend or teammate. In my case right now, aging parent patience. We also know that patience is vital to accomplish what we want for ourselves, for maintaining healthy relationships, and for recognizing good qualities in yourself and other people. Hence, for your own purpose, that intent in your end game, and holding yourself accountable, how are you increasing your patience? So are you changing your mindset? Meaning to change the way you think. A few examples: instead of procrastinating or rushing, you pivot to being patient with yourself, and then as you evolve, you become patient with others, especially people you care about. And are you moving from a microwave mindset of wanting things now or right now to a more realistic and balanced mindset, recognizing what takes time to happen and what could happen sooner? Your mindset could shift to being understanding, fair, reasonable, or self-adjusting, such as when you catch yourself being impatient, conflict avoidant, showing favoritism, being dismissive, or injecting your biases. Or your mindset could shift from having a bad attitude to having a great attitude. Are you getting yourself right, which we know varies person to person, but overall meaning to maintain your good or stable space. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a good space, you tend to be more tolerant? It's like the better we feel, the more patient we are. A few examples of getting yourself right: attaining your growth goals or whatever you want for yourself, taking it day by day and celebrating your small wins along the way. Eliminating issues or addressing any baggage that's keeping you stagnant or holding you back or causing you to feel frustrated or down on yourself. Controlling your emotions, or as often as possible, instead of getting upset, agitated, angry, stressed out, or overwhelmed, you live in the moment, going with the flow, making the best of or relaxing and enjoying that moment in time. I know I've learned to appreciate living in the moment. Any acceptance, meaning accept what could help you increase your patience. Accept the truth about yourself, self-honesty about what you choose to have patience for, what or whom you are working on having patience for, and what you don't or are not working on having patience for. Self-honesty about the reasons for your low tolerances and addressing them. Accept that things take time, they progress, including your personal growth goals. Maybe you stop and accept. A few examples: Stop forcing things to happen, or stop keeping up with other people, or stop comparing yourself with other people, and accept that there are things you can control. Some things happen in their own time, and some things are not meant to happen. Or stop self-sabotaging or focusing on who you used to be, and accept the better space that you're in and adapt to it. Stop worrying or stressing about things that are beyond your control, and accept that you will take advantage of or focus on what you can control, which in short is yourself. And that was covered in episode 2. Do you indulge in self-care or spirituality? For self-care, you take care of number 1, yourself first, like getting to know and feeling comfortable with who you are. Or self-indulgence in your me time, daily meditation, self-reflection, reading, traveling, hobbies, some type of escapism. Or you practice peace, like riding in your car, or going for walks, or sitting in the park, or enjoying your home. No earbuds, no electronic devices, no music or audio, just the soothing sounds of nature dancing with your thoughts. And for spirituality, you embody incorporeal strength and faithfulness, such as with long suffering, you lean into calming alternatives to cope with impatience. Or you let stuff go and you pick your battles. Or believing in your higher power, you believe in predefined destiny, that whatever is for you will happen and no one can prevent those things from happening for you. So if trust is a specific or deep focus growth goal for you, how are you increasing your patience? If you have mastered patience, what have you gained from being patient with yourself and certain people? Well, our 7-minute-ish time box is up, doing a soft close. Thanks for hanging out, PG fam. Please drop personal growth topics you want me to cover in the comments below. Connect with me on Instagram and stay passionate about your personal growth. Proud plug for my products. Trust Context can be found in my 5 adult books, Ahead of the Game, Forward Thinking, in Chapter 2, Illumination of Richness, In the Game, Careers and Executives, in Chapter 2, Getting What You Desire, In the Game Life, Chapter 4, The Good Life, and In the Game Relationships, Chapter 5, The Committed Ones. And throughout the Reality Check-In fictional storyline in all 4 of those self-refinement books. And also in my sexy, sizzling relationships growth fictional novel, Spiraling. For my 6 books, you can read the first few ebook pages for free. Links are in the description. Thank you for listening. Be blessed, PG fam, and feel good about yourself for yourself.